Welcome back to Burnout Bobby YouTube channel. Today's video is a little bit different. This is more for the parenting side. Those who follow the channel know I usually do bike stuff, bike builds, everything like that. My wife has convinced me to do a video on the FridaBaby nose sucker. Of course, as a lot of you know, we just had a baby and this has stopped working. We just got it about 4 months ago. It's an electric sucker just to suck the boogers out of the baby's nose. It's very popular on Amazon. What happens is when you go to turn on the power, it stops sucking and it makes like a high-pitched ringing noise. So this is how you're going to fix it. You're going to want like a small flathead. You're going to want a small Phillips head, some needle nose pliers, and then possibly like a lubricant, like PB Blaster, anything along those lines. And I'll show you how to fix that issue instead of buying a new one or trying to reach out to Frida themselves. First thing you're going to do is on the bottom right hand side here, you can take your small Phillips head and peel up the sticker. It's kind of like a thick plastic sticker, but what that's going to do is it's going to reveal a little spot for a Phillips head. And that's when this comes into play. So you're going to go ahead and loosen that up. So now that the screw's out, you can now disassemble the unit. Now, what I did is I used the small flathead. I pried it from the side here, just to get to open up like that, and then this top portion will slide down. There you go. So now this is what you're gonna see. You'll have the battery, the motor, and then the two suction tubes. Now the suction tubes, they cross over. You can kind of see like that. I'll go over in the end to make sure that you have it done the right way. So you should be able to feel the sucking, otherwise it would be reverse and blowing out air. So in that case, you just have to flip the two tubes. So what you're going to do is first remove the two tubes, like so. And then you're going to want to remove the unit from the battery. So you're just going to pull the little plug out. It's just a little snip-in plug. This you can now put to the side. You're going to have some double-sided tape here on the battery itself. Let me get a better view. And what you're going to do is just peel that back. You have 3 Phillips heads on top. You're going to go ahead and remove those. Now that these are all loose, you're going to go and slip off this cap, and you can go ahead and put this to the side. Next, you're going to, if you haven't already, peel this down, and then there's actually 2 layers to this white portion here. So there's a top half and a lower half. So what I'm going to do is peel this rubber gasket off here. And then it just slides right off with this panel. In here you're going to have 2 Phillips head screws. You see one right there and one right there. So you can just go ahead and move side to side. There's 2. So you can slide this portion off here. Get a better idea. So you can go ahead and pop this off like so. So once you get those 2 screws out, you can just use your needle nose pliers, get a hold of it like so, and just pop this off. So now you can remove this cap, and now you have your motor exposed. So chances are, with this motor, it's seized up. So this is what you really need the needle nose pliers for. You can go ahead and clamp them on and start spinning it. Chances are it's not spinning freely, it's pretty tight. So what you're going to do is keep spinning it, and then spray it with some PB Blaster, or if you have some lubricating oil, something over on the motor head here. And then again, put the needle nose pliers on, keep spinning until it spins freely. Once it starts spinning freely and you'll feel that there's no tension on it, I mean, you see how this one is now? It didn't used to be like that until I fixed it. That's how you want it to go. So to make sure that the motor is working now, what you can go ahead and do is while it's off, while the unit's all disassembled, is plug this back in to the board, like so. You're going to hit the power button, and you'll physically feel the motor humming, and then it'll be spinning, and then you can go through the plus setting on this to give it more suction or more power to the motor itself. And I can feel it, I can see it, so this is good. Fix the problem. So you can turn it off. Go ahead and unplug it, and now the reassembly is going to go the same way. You're going to put this lid on, and once it's on, it kind of locks in place. And then the two smaller Phillips head screws. I apologize for the autofocus. It does not seem to be catching at all for this video. Once you get that on good and tight, you can go ahead and take this piece. You're going to want the flat surface facing up. So there's a larger hole on the bottom, and that's what you're going to slide onto the motor, and you'll just push it down nice and snug. After that, we're going to go ahead and put the smaller triangle piece on, and it's going to slide in that hole. Now you're going to see it's at like a weird pitch or angle. That's normal, so don't worry about that. Just press it in so it's nice and secure. Again, after that, you're going to go ahead and slide on this lid. It can only go on one way because the holes line up over where you put the screws in. So that slides in secure. I'm going to go ahead and put on the rubber suction. Now with this, you're going to have to kind of massage it into place because it has to get over that little cylinder piece that we just slid in there. So you're going to want to like rub it back and forth like this. Massage it into place till it makes a nice flush seal all around. And then after that, we will put this in. So the best way to do this is knowing that the sticky tape faces inward. You want these hoses to face out. So it's going to go like this. Now what we'll do is we'll plug it back in again, hook the hoses up, and just make sure that we have it functioning the correct way. Okay, so once you have it plugged in and the hoses are hooked up, you can hit the power button. I turn the suction up. So it's reversed on this one because it's blowing the air out, so I know I just got to flip these at the bottom. So now with that flipped, I'll hit the power button. And it is working again. Go ahead and turn the power off. You can take the double-sided sticky side, press it on the inside facing towards the battery. This will then slide back underneath this cap, close at the base, open up this corner, put that last Phillips head screw in, and go ahead and tighten it up. Push that right back down. And you are good to go. This is a quick little fix-it video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope it helps you. Hope it fixed your problem. It's not my typical video, so I apologize for the video quality and the editing. But we just bought this thing and there was no way that it already went bad that fast. I went on Amazon and it was a common issue. So I figured, why not take it apart, see if I could fix it. Hopefully this helped you, saved you another $40, $50, whatever these are going for now. And be sure to subscribe to my channel if you're new to it. Might be something that you like with the bikes that I build.